Dina's case, the case that shook the Egyptian judiciary. In this article, we will discuss a crime in which the meanings of humanity and feelings have been stripped away. A crime that you will think at first glance is impossible to happen in our Arab countries. But unfortunately, this crime actually happened, specifically in the village of Dashur, the center of Al-Badrashein, Giza Governorate, and it was a matter of public opinion at that time. It is the crime of killing the husband at the hands of his wife and her lover. Our story begins when the victim, Mohamed Abdel Nabi Arabi, decided to look for a good wife with whom to start his life journey and build a family with her that would be his tender chest in times of trouble. So he chose a beautiful girl named Dina Dasuki, thinking that he has security in her. And the poor man does not know that one of the most important conditions of marriage is good choice, and he started his journey with her. He loved her so much and had a son with her. Mohamed used to work as a tailor, where he went to work every Saturday morning and returned every Thursday evening to meet the needs of his wife and son and secure their future. One day, at the request of his wife, he decided to open a shop for her selling women's clothes so that he would not make her bored and have some independence because he loves her very much and trusts her blindly. Days passed, and about 4 months before the crime, Dina was subject to some harassment in her workplace and in the streets. And when the accused, Mohamed Adel, the owner of the alleged masculinity and the imaginary womanhood, appears and stands by her side against these bad guys and solves the problem for her by not exposing the guys to her. They quickly exchanged laughs and phone numbers, and then there were many interviews, then phone conversations and on WhatsApp. 3 days later, the lover went to her apartment by climbing the back water pipe away from people's eyes. They soon exchanged kisses until they did all sorts of kisses. He became a companion to her every day and in the absence of her husband. They continued like this for days and days. The husband worked, found, and worked hard to meet his wife's endless requests, trusting her blindly, while she enjoyed herself in the arms of her lover, who has no work. A few days before the crime, a fetus lived in her womb, and she does not know whether it is from her husband or her lover, but in her heart, she knows that he is from her lover. The poor husband comes to his house 1 or 2 days a week, while the lover is in her arms every day, as if the lover is the husband and the owner of the house, while her husband is just an unwelcome guest. The devil encouraged her to abort her fetus, and her lover encouraged her to do so. So bring her some medicines that will help her kill the fetus. When the accused was asked in the investigations about the reason for killing the fetus, he replied, "I didn't like that my son turns out to be a bastard." This sentence really stopped me, and I said to myself, does this man know anything about the vision? Finally, the husband began to notice that his wife changed on his day off and made up problems with him for the slightest reasons, and the lover offered her to kill her husband until he finished his matter once and for all, and the atmosphere was clear for them so that they could get married. So the wife was happy, cheered, and blessed, and became fully prepared for execution, and they do not know that the owner of the king sees them from above the 7 heavens. And the first thing that came to their mind was to kill him by shooting him and burying him, and no one will know about that, as if he was hit by a stray bullet. But they changed their plans for fear of being exposed, even though the goal remained the same. The lover had a satanic idea, which was to bring poison to the wife to put in her husband's food, and the wife immediately agreed. Indeed, the lover brought the poison and she began to carry it out. It was on Friday, 14/4/2023, specifically at 8:30 after Iftar, in the holy month of Ramadan, and by pure coincidence, her husband was suffering from a health condition at the time as a result of his continuous work. So the wife took advantage of this and put poison for him in the good drugs prescribed by the doctor.